നമസ്കാരം എല്ലാവർക്കും.
Activity 2.2. Let us open a picture in GIMP. In the last class, you have opened a picture by the help of an image viewer software. Okay. So, in this class, you can open an image in GIMP. What is the difference while you are opening in an image editing software or image viewing software? GIMP is an image editing software, isn't it? Okay, what is the difference? Yes, while opening the image in image viewing software, you can only view that, you can only zoom that, rotate it and can see the details. Okay, but if you are opening that image in image editing software like GIMP, you can manipulate many of the editing options. Okay, so now you can open an image in GIMP. Okay, open image and click open in file menu. Pictures can also be opened in GIMP by right clicking on the picture and selecting no image manipulation program from open with other application. So there are two methods to open an image in GIMP. The first one is that you can go for GIMP by applications, graphics, GIMP. Now it is starting. See, this is the GIMP. Here you can see toolbox. Here you can see layer palette. Okay, if these both are not visible means, just I am closing it. You can go for Windows, then you can click on new toolbox for the toolbox. Okay, now adjust its size and keep it in the left side. And for layer palette, Windows, dockable dialogs, layers. Okay, these two windows are required for GIMP software. Okay, toolbox and layer palette. So dear children, now we can open an image in GIMP. First method is that click on file, then click on open. From students work, from school resources, you can open that. Standard 8, image editing, oxplot.png, open. Okay. See, now this image is opened in GIMP software. Okay, this is one method. To show another method, now I am just closing that, closing all the windows, and go for image editing by home. Here you can see oxplot.png. So right click that. If you are double clicking that, it will be opened with image viewer software. If you are right clicking it, you can open with the other application. So select GIMP, then click on select. See, now also the image is opened in GIMP. So there are two methods to open an image in GIMP. First one is that directly you can go for GIMP, then click on file, click on open and you can select anyone. Then the second method is that you can go for home, school resources, image editing, then you can right click that, then select open with the other applications. Okay, now let us cut the parts of the pictures we need to use in the social science project. If we edit and save the picture opened in GIMP, the original picture will be lost. Okay, so we want to keep the original file safe. So we want to make a duplicate of the picture and do the editing on that duplicate picture. Okay, so your activity 2.3 is that let us prepare a duplicate image. How can you make a image duplicate? Yes, click on the image menu. So go for this. Click on the image menu. The first option you can see it as duplicate. Okay, now a duplicate is opened. See, this is the original file. What is its name? Oxplow imported. Okay, this is the duplicate. There is no name for that. Okay, so for making the duplicate also there are two options. First one is go for image and you can select the duplicate. Okay, then to show the second, I am closing this. Discard changes. You can click Ctrl plus D in your keyboard. See, then also you can see the duplicate of that image. Okay, so remember that two methods. Either click on image menu then duplicate, or else you can hold the Ctrl key and then press the key D on your keyboard. Okay, so you can identify the image by looking at the name. Okay, where you can see the name? In the title bar. So now we can close the original image. This is the original image, Oxplow imported. So now I am closing that. Now this is our duplicate image. Now we can do any editing in this work because it will not harm the original image. Activity 2.4. Let us edit an image. Let us cut the part of the image we need. So at the first time you said that we want to crop the needed portion. Okay, we want to cut the portion of the plowed soil, then bullocks, then the plowman from this picture, and we want to resize it. Okay, so for doing that you could use the crop tool. This is the crop tool. Can you see here? Okay, so for that select the crop tool from your toolbox. Okay, now drag the mouse and mark the part we need to cut. See, we need only this much of portions. After selecting, you want to press the enter key in your keyboard. Okay, see, the needed portion is only cropped to the GIMP software. Okay, so this activity is very simple. See, just select that, then click and drag the mouse, then click on the enter key. Okay, now you can see the toolbox, GIMP toolbox. You want to get familiar with this toolbox. This is the rectangle select tool, ellipse select tool. This is the move tool. Okay, move tool, crop tool, bucket fill tool to give the colors. Then to type the text, you can use the text tool. This is the blend tool. Okay, blend tool is used to mixing of two colors. Okay, this is the paint brush tool, which is also used to draw the lines or anything. And this is the foreground and background colors tool. Okay, so we can look at all tools in detail at the next class. Okay, so dear children, you want to write the one word question and answer. You want to ask the doubts if you are having. Okay, so we can meet at the next class by the next topic.